1 a.m. local time in Rome, these fans stayed up to watch an amazing match, arguably the best match of the tournament. Actually, all of the matches today was amazing. Iga Swiatek, she took out three-time slam champion Angelique Kerber. She's in the quarterfinal. She'll be taking on Madison Keys, who just played an amazing match today against Aryna Sabalenka, guys. What about Danielle Collins? She gets the victory, guys. She's going to take on Victoria Azarenka. That's going to be an amazing match. Stay tuned for that, ladies and gentlemen. Now, who will take on Yelena Ostapenko, who had to come back in a three-set popcorn thriller? She had to break back to force a tiebreak over Shramkova, who played an amazing tournament. Would it be the defensive powerhouse Elena Svitolina from the hard-hitting Ukraine? Or would it be Aryna Sabalenka from Belarus? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't watch this match, it's okay. I got you covered. Aryna Sabalenka injured. That's right, in the third set. She would call for medical attention between changeovers. And yes, this doctor here is amazing. Danielle Collins told us how amazing these doctors are. Literally in the middle of the night when they're having pain, they're feeling uncomfortable. These doctors, they're on call. They come to the hotel and treat them. Beautiful. I think this doctor is amazing. Why? Because she came over. She put her hands on Sabalenka. She comforted her. She's having shoulder pain, which that scares me. We'll talk about that later. And she said, relax. Take a deep breath. Well, why is that important? Something as simple as that can make anyone feel better. Your body runs off of oxygen. Oxygen is more important than food. You can't survive a minute without oxygen. So she relaxed Sabalenka and she came out. She looked a little bit better, but you could tell that Sabalenka was in pain. Why? Because she started to go to the drop shot. That's right. She wanted out of these rallies with the defensive powerhouse, Elena Svitolina. And Sabalenka, guys, down a break after Svitolina would close out the breakpoint opportunity again between changeovers. Sabalenka getting medical attention. But this is how tough Sabalenka is. She never called for the actual medical timeout. She's like, no, I wanna play. And in case you don't know, Aryna Sabalenka has never, ever retired from a main tour match due to injury. If anyone can find a stat that says otherwise, that's final. That's a fact. I can't find anywhere where she has retired due to injury. Anyone, go research, let me know, because I think that's a fact, and that proves how tough she is. And she would have to really dig deep because Svitolina would break back after being down big in the second and the third set. She would break back in the third set after trailing 5-3. She would tie it up at 5 and surge ahead 6-5. What does that mean? That means that Aryna Sabalenka would have to serve to stay in the match. The world's ranked number 2 on the line, walking to the line. Aryna Sabalenka, could she stay in this match? Injured and all, fatigued, exhausted.
Number 2 is in jeopardy, literally and figuratively. Her position as the number 2 player in the Hologic WTA Tour rankings, as well as her presence in Rome as Aryna Sabalenka.
And things would get really interesting here. Svitolina, in case you're not familiar, guys, she's had great success in Rome. She's made it to the round of 16 4 times in Rome, ladies and gentlemen. And she's 4-0. That's right. She's had 4 quarterfinal appearances in Rome, the defensive powerhouse. She plays great on clay. Now, I talked a while back about Svitolina and her career. She's an Olympic bronze medalist. We saw her take out Elena Rybakina at the Japan Games. Okay. She's got a ton of championships. I lost count. I think she's a Hall of Famer. She's a WTA year-end champion. That's right, guys. She took out Sloane Stevens after being down a set. She even made the championship the following year where Ashley Barty took her out. But we forget how great she is. Even before the baby, I tell you guys, she was one of my favorite players, even when Serena was playing. But when she played Serena in the 2019 U.S. Open, I had to go with Serena. And then Serena just smoked her. That just lets you know. And Svitolina came to the net, and she was just honored to play Serena. So that's how you know you're great. But listen, guys, the fans on the edge of their seats. Why? Because this match is over, ladies and gentlemen. Corey Coco Gauff is going to be the world's ranked number 2 because Svitolina has several match points. There's no way Sabalenka is going to win this match. Svitolina's got it. It's over.
My heart almost stopped.
I noticed. I was about to try to resuscitate you.
What just happened? Are you kidding me, ladies and gentlemen? What had what had happened? Svitolina had the entire court wide open. She just had to get the ball over the net, and Coco would be number 2. Sabalenka was nowhere near returning that shot, but Svitolina heard footsteps. She was afraid that Sabalenka would have an easy winning point, but she didn't realize Sabalenka was nowhere near returning that shot. It would not have happened. She heard footsteps, and I feel for Svitolina as she would watch 3 match points come and go. And Aryna Sabalenka, that's a Jordan fist pump. It's not the year of the tiger, but she certainly pulled out the eye of the tiger in this one. She would go into the third set tiebreak and save yet another match point. And these fans are going crazy as Aryna Sabalenka pulls off an amazing victory. But still, ladies and gentlemen, the race for number 2 continues. It's very simple here in Rome. If Coco wins and Sabalenka loses, then Coco gets the number 2 spot. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. But what concerns me with Aryna Sabalenka is she's injured. She is clearly injured. I have not seen Sabalenka go to the drop shot this many times. But what also scares me about Sabalenka, and I'll be honest, she's so strong she might get one past me. She might get a forehand past me, ladies and gentlemen. But this is crazy. Over the course of the last 9 days, she's played 7 3-set matches. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think she gets past Aryna Sabalenka. I think Coco beats Queenwin, and we're going to have a new world number 2. But not until that final match point is played, because Sabalenka is too tough. A look at the final stats, ladies and gentlemen. First serves in 72%. That's amazing with that injury, but she only won 59% of them. Look at the winners, 45-21. Svitolina is not going to have a lot of winners. I told you lately she's bulked up on her power. She's getting a lot stronger, but she's a defensive player. She relies on you to make mistakes, and 64 mistakes out of Sabalenka, at least 64 unforced errors. That's what Svitolina does. The only way you're going to beat Sabalenka is you have to beat her at her game, short, fast, quick rallies, or you have to take her into deep water, pin her in the corners, make her return with these bad angles. And even that's not easy. She's such a good player, guys. She's been inside the top 10 since what? Consistently, she's been inside the top 10 since 2020. So she might be here to stay, ladies and gentlemen. A look at the quarterfinals tomorrow. Now, Sabalenka will have a day off. She needs it, ladies and gentlemen. But things are going to get pretty interesting. Coco taking on Queenwin. Iga taking on Maddie Patty. And the race to the finals also heating up. Now, I told you, I don't know if Queenwin can hang on to the 6th spot. I don't know if Jasmine can hang on to the 7th spot. I don't know if Marta can hang on to the 8th spot. Yelena for sure is going to make the finals. She's too darn good. Sakkari, even though she lost, she just got smoked by Azarenka today. I do think Sakkari's going to creep into the finals. Sakkari's too consistent. Even though she got smoked today, she looks too good. So I at least see... I think Marta falls out for sure. So I at least see Sakkari taking Marta's spot. And I think Yelena's probably going to take Queenwin's spot, to be honest with you. And if Jasmine falls out, it's probably going to be to Dasha. I could see 9, 10, and 11 taking 6, 7, and 8. What do you guys think? Tennis in a Minute. I'm your host, Good Energy. In case you're not familiar and this is your first time coming here, look, I bring you tennis coverage via the Fair Use Tennis Reporting Act. We're covered by federal law and international law, and it's my duty to bring to you these amazing athletes every day. We give the players their flowers today, not when they retire. We'll be back, guys.